Black Panther taught me that the way to a successful state is in that extreme nationalism and bordering on being an ethno state.
Yeah, we just build a big sci-fi wall.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Bad CREEPYPASTA.
Oh. I didn't know we were live.
So, we're jumping back into Sonichu. We are on issue 2. I think we started issue 2 on the 24-hour stream, but we were royally hammered by that point in the...
Build a big sci-fi wall.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Bad CREEPYPASTA. Oh, that's my own voice. Ah! It's collapsing in on itself.
Mind the gap.
Yeah, fucking mind the gap situation again.
So is this the? Cause I remember I had my own series on my channel, reading this with Third, and that was a while ago. So my memory's kind of fuzzy.
Sean
this is
even
where
alive anymore.
Sean's fucking avatar is like translucent now, and I worry if that means he's dead.
I think it's fading
I messaged him not too long ago. You know the first thing he said when I like, hey buddy, I know there's a epidemic going down. How are you doing? Like, are you okay? It's like, yeah, Dark Souls 2 sucks. Like, oh yeah, he's doing fine.
Yeah, it sounds like him. I was like, yeah, where's that video game at? So, by the way, welcome to the stream, folks. There's a few people here, so I suppose we'll be really cringy and do some kind of roll call. It's me, Cobe.
Gemma.
Chris.
From the slums of Shaolin, Wu-Tang Clan strikes again. The RZA, the Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard, Meta Spectre Deck, Raekwon the Chef, Ghostface Killer. I don't remember the rest.
We've got a lot of people on tonight. Hi, I'm Matt.
And I think that's all the names I'm able to give out.
Yeah, I mean, anything else would be a breach of privacy. But welcome, folks. So we'll just wait a couple of minutes to get started, but we will be diving into Sonichu episode 2. So in terms of voices, I will be continuing to voice Chris Chan. Tyrant Kawaga for £2 asks, you poor guys, are you drunk? No, but we have got beer. At least Gemma and I have. I can't speak for the people who are joining us on Discord, but we've got beer. So
I haven't make sure
Closest
energy
thing
drink.
to
I
an
don't need to drink
alcoholic
as well.
beverage I have is Kool-Aid.
I've been brewing some stuff with like true polish and potatoes, and I'm going to give that a go.
My drink of choice is Merlot mixed with ginger beer.
Wow.
that is a ghetto cocktail.
How about you,
know.
Fish? You drinking?
I don't drink usually. The last time I really drank, I blacked out on tequila, and that was not fun.
I misheard Damien. I thought he said, well, what about you, bitch? Like,
I also might have heard this.
Thank you, Jinkmill, for the super sticker. Appreciate it.
It's probably because my enunciation sucks.
No, you could be me. Like, one of my videos on my video game channel kind of blew up, and I had multiple people ask me, dude, were you sick when you were recording this? I'm like, that's just my normal voice.
Oh.
Oh yeah, how's the 1999 video coming?
Oh god, it's such a fucking pain in the ass to research all this shit. Because I'm trying to figure out whether or not, like, the author actually plagiarized Alan's tutorial, or if it really was what he claimed, and some dude just, like, took his pasta, posted it on the CREEPYPASTA wiki, and then updated it with all the plagiarizing shit. Because there's so much more that ended up omitted from the version that he claims is his own that doesn't really seem to have anything to do with it. So I'm just trying to put all the fucking puzzle pieces together. It's just a massive pain in the ass.
Sounds it.
Thank you very much, Jesse Pasquini. Paschini. Doesn't matter. Look, it's some Dago name anyway. And me no speako Dago. Bro, no way. I think my heart just stopped. It's like the good old days. Even the quality of the mics. Yeah.
My internet literally shut off before we even started, and I had to basically use my phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, someone's like, a Michael Loire stream on my birthday? Thank the heavens above. Happy birthday, the Orange Wizard. Have a great day. Enjoy Sonichu.
I hope you get
I only wish happy birthday to Green Mages. I'm sorry.
Well, that's racist.
You're racist.
What about the black mages, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Black Mages Matter.
And that's the monetization over.
Matt,
Can we get some of the most fucking tone deaf merch of all time and just get Black Mages Matter shirts?
the moment I meet you, Matt, I'm taking you out for a drink, man. You and me, we're gonna head to town.
Just a couple
Get in the
of
bar fights.
big fat guys hanging out 6 feet apart because they're not gay.
It's not good.
Well, that's 6 feet apart if they're so fat.
apart because their stomachs are touching.
Is that what COVID actually is? Is it the gay that's been spreading about?
Holy shit!
Donald
Wow.
Jones warned that, but you guys weren't listening. The frogs were the start. That was COVID that was spreading.
Big thanks to Honey Bunny the Wally Snuggie, which is a name that I'm not proud of saying out loud, so thank you for that.
Wow.
But very generous. May Sonichu bless you on this holy night. Yes, and 1,000 CWC blessings to you, my friend. All right. Now, thank you for the Reddit gold, kind stranger. Now, let's get on with this wholesome Keanu Chungus in front of us, shall we? Because it's not going to read itself. More's the pity.
Okay.
May the quick fill guardian watch over you.
God, I hate you.
That's the name of his channel.
I know.
I just had a random thought. Like, I showed you those videos on those deepfakes, right, Jacob?
Mm-hmm.
I very badly want a Chris Chan deepfake. I want a Chris Chan deepfake so I can read Shakespeare to me.
I'd love that. Yes, like get the AI voice to put Christine's voice in there. Jacob, is that Vince and Overanalyst reunion? Asks Kuropico. No, it's not. Overanalyst is not here. Although Overanalyst is back on YouTube, so do his old he's using his old channel, but it's different content now. He is back. But no, Vince is here. But I'm also joined by obviously Gemma, Matt, MD Phantasm, and Fish Stick on a Stick. So, we've killed this. Okay, so you guys, you've seen the stupid copyright page before. Let's have a look at the cover art. How do we feel about this front cover?
It's one of his better ones, I would say, if only because it's more interesting thematically, and it's not just a random assortment of shit. Like, this is Chris trying his hand at being a little bit more creative, and it's not something that you kind of see in the later issues where it's just whatever he decided to put on there.
Well, it sort of looks like it could be like the little Sonic heads are shooting lights down, or it could be them wearing weird little like full body dresses or something in front of people. It's weird.
Yeah, I like to think these are sort of these are like gods with weird cone bodies, and actually no, you know what it is? They're tractor beams. And they're sucking these poor people up inside them. It's a really fucking scary image.
I was thinking they were alien, like...
That's what I'm getting at, Jim. They're abducting them.
I am curious as to why Chris's avatar Sonichu form is the only one with its chest hair. I suppose that is sticking out too, and the other ones aren't.
I think that's like the medallion, isn't it? That's like the medallion in Sonichu form.
Let's take a look at those cave paintings too. Okay, Chris Chan is chasing. He's trying to cook a Pikachu to set it on fire.
You don't have to tell me about cave paintings. They're back in the Stone Age.
I hate you so much.
Fuck you.
Kick fish right fucking now, you motherfucker.
All right, let's open. Shall we open the book?
Sure.
Oh, already I hate it. Christian Chandler in Chaos and Serenity. Okay, so we've got here Wes Isley and some other cunt. So, I suppose, Vince 12, would you like to voice the man in orange? Would you like to voice Orange Man, who's presumably bad? And
okay.
Fish, could you voice Wes? Is that all right?
Sure.
Wesley, or Wes Isley, your ancient power has been released. Now
China.
You must go and seek and destroy your rival.
Where am I?
It's so perfect. Like, because it's not clear what order you have to read the speech bubbles, and that's probably not right. But I just love the thought of like, where? So there's a long fucking spiel. Where am I?
This is your rival. I have his picture neatly mounted on the wall. I love him so much. Christian Chandler. All right, you two were rivals in your previous lives.
This is
And
Christopher Walken.
I'm not
can't
sure who
think
I'm
of-
supposed to be.
If I can't think of a unique voice, I try to like change it up with a weird speech pattern.
Rival? Oh? Okay. He did have a hint of jealousy against me anyway. What do I do? This is so fucked. We're reading this so out of order. But the panels, like the speech bubbles, are really bad. There's no
Also,
flow
like,
between them at all.
Like I said, I'm a part-time Christorian, and the idea that Chris is framing it, because Wes Isley was based on a real person, right? It was based off
The West Isley Cantina in Star Wars, yeah.
Yes, of course. And Chris was insanely jealous of this dude because he was with someone that he had fancied. So him saying that, oh, he was jealous of me, like that's a weird old school Christian revisionism right there. Release the power of your fire stick pendant by
Fire stick?
Oh, excuse me. I just want to watch some Star Trek Picard on my fire stick. Your fire shock pendant by centering your anger and shout, "Fire burn off!" Transform now. And we'll begin training. Or, I don't know, some shit.
Okay.
A quick
Fire burn off.
interlude. Would your opinion of Christian Western Chandler decrease if he actually said he wanted to watch Star Trek Picard?
No.
Yes.
No, you know what? That would make me like Chris more because I hate. I'll be honest with you. This is cruel of me. I hate Christine Chandler. If I'm honest, I do. And I also hate Star Trek Picard with the Fire of 1,000 Suns. So if Christine likes something, that means
it's like a
I
double
feel
negative kind of
justified in
problem,
that hatred. I feel like you have failed if fucking Chris Chan latches onto it. So if the biggest most vocal spokesperson for Star Trek Picard on social media was fucking Christine Chandler, I'd be overjoyed.
Christine doesn't
reason I
watch
would
fucking
slightly
Star Trek.
Star Trek Picard isn't fucking Star Trek.
Exactly. Thank you.
In general, yes. But I would
You
I
guys
would think
are
that he
talking
mixes
over
that
the
she mixes it
Sailor
up with
Moon
the Star Wars.
transformation.
The Star Wars.
Star Wars is much better because they got laser swords. I don't see no motherfucking laser swords in Gay Trek or whatever they call it in Italy.
Yeah, fucking Star Trek Picard just has that to do with a regular sword.
I like
What
that
is
in
this?
in your world, Chris Chan speaks like Mark Wahlberg.
I've
Yeah,
never seen Chris or Mark in the same place.
Looking for a boyfriend-free girl, okay?
Hey, you know what?
I
The
need
best thing. The best thing. You know what? The best thing is blinding a man in a racially motivated incident. Okay.
Happiness entourage.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Everyone, never forget, Marky Mark needs blinded man. Also, too, everyone who's listening, everyone else, we're gonna kickstart a biopic about Christian Weston Chandler and get Marky Mark to play Chris.
Oh my god.
He has to be Marky Mark with the Funky Bunch.
Yeah, like it has to be credited as Marky Mark.
The Sonichu characters.
That's like and introducing Marky Mark Wahlberg, like in the credits.
Marky Mark with the Hedgehog Boys.
We have to recreate that scene where he yells at like the incident to PVCC too, like Mary Lee Walsh, you fucking bitch! I need this sign so that I may find my true love, you cunt.
Crumpet Druglord, thank you very much. Halfway through Gino Samuel's Chris Chan documentary, and it's incredible. It is fantastic. We can safely say that Chris is a national treasure. I don't know, can we? I don't feel that we can. Let's finish this page and move on.
Is it like a treasure that's been irradiated? Is that sort of like, the crown jewels if they got left in Chernobyl?
It's a national. She's a national treasure in the same way that the movie National Treasure is a national treasure.
Like, and I was like Christian talking to, like Christian talking to Alec Benson, like Leary. It was like, I'm the guy who won't finish his comics. You must be the other guy.
Let's make it happen, guys. Fucking, that's gonna be a Patreon stretch goal.
Oh, by the way, Wes Isley is transforming now,
Yep.
and it looks kind of painful the way they transform sometimes.
Yeah, it looks like it's ripping out of his chest.
It just looks like DeviantArt shit. Like
American Werewolf in Quickville.
Oh god, so if we actually made a Chris Chan biopic, can we have a scene where Chris like violently transforms into Sonichu and is like screaming the whole time?
just a body horror.
Basically, they got like
David Cronenberg, Sonichu.
It's like
I
a thing.
was thinking more American Werewolf and London transformation with Chris.
Yeah, so no, that's to be fair, that's what I was thinking. With like the like behind the couch, is the head coming out. Right, let's finish the page, guys. Come on.
Yeah, but his head's coming out of his ass.
Thank you, some English bloke. Would the Funky Bunch portray the Teen Troon Squad?
No, the Funky Bunch would play the Chaotic Combo.
Yes.
Right.
And
No, actually, just say let the training begin.
Yeah, every single bad guy, like even like Mary Lee Walsh, they're all like small old Korean men.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Let the training begin. Next page.
Meanwhile, okay, we've got two foids here. One of which I assume will be played by Gemma, who would like to voice the other femoid.
Oh, I got it.
Better voice it
voice
so
for
I
you.
can do something.
Okay, cool.
Go on.
So, Gemma, which one are you?
Okay, what?
I'll be the
Which
queen.
family?
Fucking
you'll be the
females
queen.
these days, fellas. Always think there's something special. That's why I have become transparent and moved through time and space willy-nilly to avoid females.
I am the queen of the Cherokee clan. My husband was the leader.
Whoa! What happened to my room? Gasp! Who are you?
The ancient powers of me husband. And his rival were just released. You have been bestowed the lightning bracelets.
I'm sorry. You sound like fucking like a Scottish like you sound like a fucking Cockney version of Bubsy from Bubsy 3D right now to me.
Oh god!
Aren't these game designers wonderful?
Okay, why am I here? I wondered why these things were on.
You must use their power to bring serenity between me husband's reincarnation and his rival. Also, you three must work together to stop the evil that was also released.
Why does she talk like? Why does she talk like she's in fucking Chicken Run?
Oh god.
Well, why wouldn't she?
I'm mostly fixated on what's her name's pink shirt girls. Like Stretch Armstrong limbs right there.
It's like, imagine Logan in his room and he just hears his mum yell, I am the queen of the Cherokee clan.
Just picturing some fucking like Wojak drawing of Logan just lying there crying. It's like, I hate it here.
Come on, guys. We drew this back in 2005. Surely his art gets much better than this.
It's just his style.
Has Chris's art gotten? Excuse me, Christine. Has his art gotten any better?
No, not at all. She still draws like a 5-year-old.
How will I recognize your husband's soul?
His soul belongs to to a friend of yours. Now cross your bracelets and say, graceful lightning to transform. I will teach you the powers, then you must bring me peace to the world, Sarah Hammer.
Can I not? Like, can I not cross my arms and say graceful? Is there any other way I can access my superpowers?
See, Sarah Hammer.
I like
I'm
how
just thinking.
I like how she just casually says it belongs to a friend too. It's like, oh hey, oh you want to borrow the soul? Sure, only if you give me that new NBA 2K game as an exchange. Like it's some sort of trade.
A fair deal.
Prada with an O says, trying to follow this makes me feel like I'm having a seizure and a stroke at the same time. Yeah, imagine having to give these characters voices.
Yeah, imagine if we gave it to you straight.
Wow,
No,
this is too much. But I guess this is destiny.
I love it's just like, that's too much. Well, I guess this is destiny. Just like graceful lightning.
Dentistry.
Graceful lightning.
Can we just take a moment here? You'll notice that her outfit turns white, and then the waistcoat kind of forms. It kind of wraps around her. It looks almost like bones.
It's not a waistcoat. That's clearly some sort of tumor.
No, she's being groped by a celestial entity.
This is the inside of Christian's brain. Those are just Chris's hands. It's just wishful thinking.
Groped by some kind of holy lightning god. It's gotta be Zeus.
And that's that picture right there where it looks that's supposed to be her like kissing at the thing. Well, for one thing, it has those. This is an issue with Sonic, like design more than anything else. That weird like conjoined eye.
Oh
So
god, I
winking
just
looks really
noticed
creepy.
that.
Yeah, the winking,
And then
the winking one, like winking half an eye. That is
and it looks like she's sticking her tongue out, and
that is fucking wrong. That is wrong.
Like, and again, this is Chris like sexualizing a real friend of his. That I know I should be used to this, but I never can.
You never do get used to Chris, do you? Uncle Octopus, thank you. He says, old Chris versus Chris now is like the Star Wars prequels versus the sequels. They're both bad, but at least the old didn't make me sad to exist. That's so true.
Wonderful. There is much to learn.
Lightning bow. I was just like, just take a look at the art for a moment. Just awful. Like some of this looks like it was traced. Like the face is way too symmetrical compared to the rest of the work.
Also, he's given them boobs.
Oh, that's just weird.
Of course, otherwise it would be gay.
Well, true.
That's early Chris to a T. Like
That's not. But to be fair, like he's probably just basing that off of Sally Acorn, which is another
damn
like
homos.
furry icon.
Oh yeah. They
All right,
gave her
so
boobs, too.
I'm gonna
God,
voice Christian Sonichu. Who's gonna voice regular Sonichu?
I want to.
All right.
Why don't we have Matt do something for once?
I'm legally obliged never to read anything.
Yeah, there was a contract. It was very messy. There was a big legal battle.
Yeah.
I'm amazed we're still speaking.
I had to dodge taxes for like a few months in hospital.
Would you like to read Sonichu Matthew?
No.
Oh, he wouldn't.
Okay, good.
It's like I'd rather cut off my own penis, boil it in oil, and eat it.
It'd be too tough. That's the issue with penises.
Human meat is too stringy. They should be out looking for more dog. Right, somebody just read the captions then. The
Meanwhile, map
Map scope.
and this right here is Mark Wahlberg is reading everything. Giovanni's gym / base, and this right here is Rough Terran.
rough terrain. It says terrain, Mark. Yo, fuck you.
It says Terran because I said so.
I produced Entourage.
Where's Michael Bay? I need another fucking boat.
All right.
I wish Chris acted like that. It'd be a lot better for the world, wouldn't it?
Thank you, Sonichu, for helping me learn my new powers. Electric attacks, hyper beam, and my speed.
Quick
No
question:
sweat,
is
Daddy.
did you always voice Chris as knockoff Jim Cummings or something?
This has
I
just
thought
been
that was fucking George Takei.
It's
So-
That's exactly. What are you hearing, mister?
it began
Knockoff
right.
Jim
So
Cummings.
the Christian voice has a long history because we were trying to record Sonichu for years, And it began as just sort of like, because of the way he drew himself, it began as just like a sort of a overly charming kind of sophisticated voice, and it just got weirder and weirder until it became this weird, somewhat George Takei infused nonsense.
Well, two weird sex perverts.
Emphasis on the nonsense.
But I just can't figure out what I need to do to change back to normal.
Oh, don't worry too much about it, Daddy.
Oh, like I'm not uncomfortable enough already.
Why did you say Daddy? It makes everything worse.
Go out and zap to the extreme. I will, thank you, Daddy.
Alice Clark.
Let me touch your chest, Daddy. We'll figure out how to injury.
I just want to die.
So the way, like, look at this. Like, what are we supposed to infer from this artwork? Look at it.
Pain.
What a fucking travesty.
But Jacob, the themes. It's all about the themes, man.
Brother with a no. Why is Chris heterochromatic in that first picture? Is that the eyeball thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has that in real life.
Yeah, he's got.
Well,
one.
she now, but he at the time has that in real life.
It's exaggerated. Like if the difference is.
Yeah. The difference is not particularly noticeable in real life, but obviously for the cartoon, like with everything, it's exists in a hyper reality.
Yeah, it's
Because
not
you
like
like
David
animated.
Bowie's.
Yeah, that first image of Chris Chan Sonichu looks like he was slammed in the head with a hammer, and like he just like seeing two different directions
There should
permanently.
be like ducks flying around his head, like beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
This isn't a fighting game. Come on now.
It'd be funny though.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. Wow! All I did was touch your chest, Mark, and you changed back. What do you know?
Meanwhile,
If everybody leaves because of you. All right.
they'll be better off for it.
Okay, who's who? Oh yeah, we need you. That's Orange Man, I think.
Your training is complete. What's Lee? Now be gone to the
Fucked.
sky. Christian.
Okay, now to find my rival. Where is he?
Oh, that was easy.
There he
Why
is.
does this look like it's happening on the fucking moon?
I thought it was like a volcano or something.
It looks like he's standing on a white Reese's peanut butter cup.
It does. Except like the cream inside is semen or something.
Yeah,
No, we call all right. This is a Christian stream. We say Navy here.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, well, true. I'm sorry. Map, scope.
Oh.
A little ways off.
The queen said I'd find them around here somewhere.
Alright, Chris, get ready for a barbecue. Fire blast.
Starfish.
Yeah, it does look like a starfish.
It doesn't look like a fire blast, that's for fucking sure.
It looks like he just vomited.
What the
like,
hell
in
is
infrared.
that? What the hell is that?
You wait until we get there, mister. Don't skip ahead.
Huge thank you, Honey Bunny, Honey Bunny the Wally Snuggie. I swear you just want to keep making me say that out loud, don't you? Me, Mum, can we get Sailor Moon? Mum,
Hang on.
Mum, we have Sailor Moon at home. Sailor Moon at home. I am the Quickie Guardian who fights for the virgins with rage. I am Sailor Chew, and now, in the name of Quickieville, I'll work on it. I'm working on it.
Honey Bunny, stop spamming super chats. That's very rude.
I love, by the way, I know I'm jumping ahead, but I fucking love the picture of Chris on the next page. Like, it's completely bizarre.
He looks like a voodoo doll.
Chris is going to have had more voodoo dolls made of him than any other person in the world.
He's a blue spike.
That's depressing.
He turned himself into voodoo doll, didn't he? Right in the gooch. Right in the gooch.
The
I was
unclit.
looking at.
The taint.
Alright,
Okay, where are we right now?
I wonder where the...
Cause
Yeah, sorry about that. That was just the call to confirm my appointment. Where are we?
Emperor Crimson asks, why did Sonichu become the Majora's Mask moon? I don't know. I have no answers for you.
that's
Right,
not
I can figure this one out because clearly
it's
it's going through.
Presley.
I understand what's happening here. It's because clearly Chris was going through his inflation phase, and it's just like writing his kinks into what he knows.
See, Matt, I'm upset because you've just said, I know what's going on here. And that's clearly a fucking lie. I don't appreciate being lied to.
What is it about? Like, Chris is one of those guys where if he comes out, like, if it comes out he has some kind of weird fetish, like,
The least surprising thing in the world.
Yeah, it's somehow less weird when it's Chris.
Yeah.
You just expect it. Like, oh, he's into like foot fetishes and vor, but with feet. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
The feet just clap together and eat someone.
Yeah.
That exists. I know for a fact that fucking exists. I haven't seen it, but I know.
I don't, guys. I don't think it's very
Sure.
appropriate, guys. I don't think it's very appropriate that I stream with an erection. So if you could stop.
Yeah. When Jacob said something to the thing of cockball one time to me, and like, I don't want to know.
We lost.
Oh, that I know
We
exists.
got him back. We got him back. Good.
what happened?
You got fucking
Nothing.
Got kicked out for the color of my skin. I knew what was going on.
Yes, your orange skin. Carry on.
Like I was saying, I can't think of anything funny and racist to say, so I'm
I'll-
just gonna keep going.
I'll
Just say
tell
the
you
word, it's
what.
funny.
Oh, tell you what?
Say
You
the
don't.
line.
Yeah. Where am I? I'm sorry.
Father, look
Oh,
out.
Look out. Or rather, Daddy, look out.
Yeah, where the hell are we?
Wait, you can't follow this very concise
I'm sorry.
story.
Daddy, look out!
Okay, can we just take a moment to try and comprehend again what's happening in this panel? Like, look out! And Sonichu has rescued his father, who is
I'll save you, Papa.
drawn here in what I think in biro without any color. It's horrible. It's really
See-
horrible.
See, I assume that what he should have gone for, because like the way that the floor is cracking, there was an impact. But wouldn't it just leave a singe mark instead?
Wow.
Are you trying to
What a
apply fucking
blast.
logic to Sonichu?
Thank you,
Yes,
Sonichu.
By the way, I'm back, so you don't have to avoid. Stupid
Wow.
little one.
What a blast. Thank you, Sonichu.
That's okay, Papa.
I'll get him this time.
I saw that. That guy fired on that man down. Oh my gosh, that's Chris. Thank goodness his Sonichu saved him.
How do you know what a
But
Sonichu is?
What the? Sonichu, run!
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice, but during the Stone Age, Papa.
So
What the hell does it have to do with it?
this joke, I have tried to crack this joke for years. Does anyone understand it?
No.
I think I heard about it on like.
Twice, but I
Not to.
don't. What?
Fish, you sounded like you were going to make a point.
I think it was explained on Twitter or something that
Yeah,
cavemen
that's what
are
I was saying.
stupid, so you would have to explain it to them twice.
No, wait. Wasn't it that since like, it was a time joke that since you would only have to explain it in the Stone Age where it's weird. I don't think even Chris remembers.
Do you think? I can just imagine Chris when he was, like, while gripping the pen like a fucking ape, you know, like a chimp, just doodling, and he was just chuckling to himself constant. Because I'm so witty, I'm probably gonna win an award.
Matt just got distracted by sheer anger there. Just like, when Chris was drawing this, well, actually, you know, gripping the pen like a fucking...
Give me my Pulitzer.
Edward Crimson, Matt reads / watches JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so he has the IQ to follow the story.
It's still too complicated.
Oh god, so much text.
All of Chris's face.
Oh, it's like a left-wing meme. Look at it. Right, that's poo. That is poop.
When you kill Nigs, LMAO bottom text. Let's see. Wow, it's getting tense.
I see. As described in the prophecy.
I'll use my bracelet's power to hear them.
Does he really need to hear them, what they're saying? Within the context of the story, I don't know, is it really all that important?
It's for the benefit of the audience, even though we're following all of them.
Yeah, exactly. So what does it matter?
I'm guessing that you also have a secret identity. If so, who are you really?
Wow, this is a fucking line and a half I have to read here.
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you a clue. Your friend sat on my lap and you had a jealous look on your face.
My eyes are fucked up. I read that as your friend was a Jap. Like, I don't know where my head is.
Does everything have to turn racist in one of these cats?
I don't know, consider Chris comes from a quote-unquote traditional family. You know how his dad was. So who knows?
Later on, he was much more subtle with his racism, but in the early, issues, he was just out there.
Yeah, it started out. It was not a lot of people know that Sam Raimi was going to do the Sonichu movie.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's where the old Sonic movie design went.
Just that's right. Just Sam Raimi. That's great. That's great, Tobey Maguire. Now this is the part where your straight blood cures homosexuality. By the way, I think this is Damien, this line. Who do you think you are?
Wait, there's like another panel before she even speaks.
Oh no, that's not even her speaking, is it? This is like...
Yeah, it's basically her using a weird wristband as a radio, like...
You know what this means? I didn't get that. I am too stupid to follow something written by a retarded person. That's what's just happened.
Speaks a lot about you.
Yeah.
I'd just like to take this time to... I'm not sure if... I'm pretty sure I've told the story before, but... We've tried to record the first episode, the first comic of Sonichu, a bunch of times, and on the third, and probably the best one we ever did, I sent it over to Jacob. Goes, here's your copy, Jacob. We can't put this on the channel. Why can't we put it on the channel? We're just too mean to him. Look at him fucking now.
Well, Jacob, you say you're too.
Okay, all right. You know what?
Like if you talk.
It's a different time, okay, Matt? One-dimensional merge later, I'm not quite so tolerant.
That's what he called it, god damn it.
But Jacob, you see it as you being too stupid to understand. I see it as this. Like, you go to a classroom, you sit down, the teacher says, okay, Jacob, what's 2 + 2? And you say, well, obviously it's 4. Like, no, you fucking retard, the answer is William Shakespeare. You can't keep up!
Yeah, to be fair, trying to keep up with Chris is... You know, we're not even playing the same game.
Like she's talking to herself anyway.
Very dangerous game.
Who do you think you are for attacking us?
I am your rival, Wesley Sonichu.
No, not Wes Isley.
You are correct.
God, no, I don't believe this.
Okay,
I'll admit. Check out for just a little bit here. So you guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute or two.
All right, so we're... No, this is you, actually, isn't it? Who's playing the orange guy? Is that Fish?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll just chat for a bit then. We'll talk to the chat, actually. We'll talk, see how they're doing. How's everyone doing? Are you enjoying Sonichu issue 2?
No! While Fish is gone, I want to say he's bitch main. He gets no paper. He's an Uncle Tom, and I've always felt this way about him. I couldn't say it because, extenuating circumstances. I've been on a contract.
The stick got Aunt Jemima removed from store shelves.
Don't remind me of that stupid shit.
I've been seeing this shit like just like American channels and stuff like that. Quick, get anything that's vaguely racist off the air. Like we can't shoot Gone with the Wind anymore. There were black people in it.
I love like context just gone out the window. Like there was an episode of The Young Ones. Basically, they were like they cut it because it used the N word, even though the punchline was that cops are racist.
Yeah.
But it was like, no, we can't use that because it has the N word. It's a white person saying the N word. I'm like, so I can't remember why, but somebody was posting on Twitter about them removing Little Britain, which is a victory because Little Britain's garbage.
Yes.
But they also removed League of Gentlemen, which is one of my favorite characters, and who happens to kind of look like a minstrel. So I just put like Netflix execs be like, just very easy to find photos of old book burnings. So I just stuck one up with the caption, "We did it. We solved racism."
Oh yeah, I
I
remember
speak for
seeing
myself,
that with SpongeBob and Patrick in blackface and all that shit.
Like, have you heard about they want to take Song of the, and I understand why Disney wants to do it. Song of the South off of Space Mountain, and I'm in, like, I guess I'm in the minority of the minority, and I say I love Song of the South. It's not even a great movie, but it has one of my favorite songs of all time that I sing to myself sometimes. Zippity doo dah.
You know what? I as a kid, I didn't see Song of the South, but I had a videotape of Disney sing-along songs, and one of them was Zippity Doo Dah, and I really liked it. So I was kind of disappointed to find out what a horrible movie it came from.
Right.
Like, are they gonna like
the movie isn't even good. It's just I like it.
Are they gonna get rid of the
Slimy
clothes
Shugs,
from,
who said rains, but I think he means brains, said Sonichu is too deep for smooth brains like Jacob.
To be fair, you do have to have a pretty high IQ to understand Sonichu.
Fuck off! Don't use that copy pasta.
Yes, I do. I do have a Christian Chandler tattoo, and no, you can't see it.
I do have a Sonichu tattoo, and no, you can't see it. It's from
It's okay. I watched an episode of Rick and Morty last night. I can understand this.
Okay.
I've just got this idea about you saying about someone's got like a massive like Yakuza-esque tattoo on their back, but it's all Sonichu stuff.
Yeah, I would die. I would fucking die.
I thought you were gonna say it's all Pickle Rick.
Of course you die. You're making fun of someone in the Yakuza.
It's like like in the Yakuza games, where they just rip off the thing and they turn around and show their badass tattoos. Oh gosh, she's got giant.
Who's that one dipshit that fucking gave Christine like $1,000 to finish a comic? Anyone know what I'm talking about?
I'm
But I'm kind of glad I don't.
sure Christine has on her Patreon like comic goals that have been reached, and she hasn't bothered. So
I would like to think there's an alternate reality where Christine actually
Do
has
not tell me how to draw my
giant
comic.
fan base.
Sonichu will be out when it's out. Now I gotta jerk off to the green M&M.
It's me, the Lightbringer.
Which one is worse? I want to know which is worse, Lightbringer or Sonichu. Sonichu makes me laugh, and there's like at least interesting shit going on in terms of the psychotic plot.
Yeah, I was gonna say hot take, like, because to me it's not even close. Lightbringer is objectively much worse.
Yeah, because it's meant to be like, because the way that Linkara wrote it back in like a long time ago, he wanted it to be like really, really edgy and really, really like important,
Like super
and
serious.
completely serious. Yeah. So like this is
Super
obviously just
serial.
the ramblings of a madman.
Yeah, this is kind of a goofball comic anyway. Whereas, yeah, Lightbringer's meant to be serious, so I don't know.
Like the
That kinda makes it a little
goofball
more
nature of the
ironic,
comedy, it works a lot better with the shit art style.
Okay.
Doesn't it make it a little more ironic that, remember Linkara said, like, I will never review Sonichu. It's embarrassing. It's awful. Like, I wish I would like to acknowledge that it never exists. Like, and the pot turned to the kettle and said, what?
Pot turned to the kettle and called him the N-word. Okay, I'll admit that I was jealous of you, because you got to spend more time with Sarah than I do.
Simp.
Hi, Gemma, this is Chris Chan. Perhaps you're unfamiliar.
I just wanted to say it.
The pinnacle of masculinity, Chris Chan.
Okay, I think all of Chris Chan's lines are read in a row here, and then it's all of whatever his name is.
okay.
He's like talking over it or something.
But I only felt jealousy because I cared about her. The reason I kept it inside me all that time was that I wanted her to be happy. All things considered. After all, I respect her feelings, and if she feels happier with you, then I am happy knowing that, although I have written you into my comic as a villain. We've been lifelong friends, you know. Hey, I'm pouring my heart about my best friend, while you dig into your pot of greed.
What does pot of greed do?
Fucking knew it was coming, and I'm still annoyed.
We're gonna need to take a break and figure this out.
Like onto the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki.
Bring some charts. I do I don't know. Like Chris, the weird thing about Chris as a writer, whenever he's like doing the self-insert shit, is that he has this amazing ability to cast himself as unbeatable in terms of what he's capable of doing, but he always makes himself like petulant and whiny. Like I don't understand. Like
He's just being a nice guy here.
Well, if he's petulant whiny, it means he wants it more, therefore should win.
That makes sense,
Logic.
I guess.
Yeah, when my cat whines, he gets food.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
Well, if you wondered about it enough, you get it.
I
I
think-
wanted to end slavery, and then here we are.
I think it's your turn, Fish.
Alright. Yeah, whatever.
Finally get off this page.
My ancestor of the Wasabi clan.
Fuck off. The Wasabi clan. You can't just throw out Wasabi clan like it's nothing. Like it's not insanely fucking racist. You can't just be like, you know, you might as well just be like, oh yes, my ancestor, the ancient Japanese Sudoku master. His name was
My
Pink
ancestor,
Guy.
The Ching Chong of Changling.
Oh, my great ancestor, Lord of Bustard. Is that the way?
Pterodax 2000 asks, did you guys ever check out the Jacoba subreddit? No, we're going to do it on stream.
My proud black ancestry, my great uncle.
We also have another stream. We also have another stream idea in mind that I'll put up on Twitter if you'd like to, like in a poll, if you want us to do it. So.
Okay. My ancestor of the Wasabi clan wanted to rule the world, and the only way to do that was to steal the Cherokean crown from you lousy Cherokees. For centuries,
The ancient feud between the ancient, you know, the Japanese clan for Wasabis and the Cherokee has gone down the history for centuries.
don't you guys remember that from history class?
See, earlier when I misread
Well, yeah,
my Jap, it was valid. See?
Unfortunately, though, Chris's knowledge of history is quite poor. He confuses his Asian countries. It was not the Japanese. It was the Chinese, as a matter of fact, who, of course, built what we now know as the Great Wall of China to keep out the invading Cherokee hordes. Of course, the Cherokee Empire had spread over most of what we now know as Southeastern Asia.
Like, Chris gets all his
How do
knowledge
people
from
not know
the
this already?
Deadliest
Read a book.
Warriors.
Read
Oh
a
god, these
science book
next
already.
lines.
Yeah, I'm just looking
Oh,
at
okay.
this, and I'm thinking you guys did this on purpose, because I have the worst fucking lines in this whole thing.
Read it, bitch.
The problem is, like, we
Unless
want to get through this page, but every line that Fish has to read is like a fucking can of worms we have to like open up and like delve into.
To be fair, I had to say I am the queen of the Cherokee clan, so that was one line I had to say.
Oh god.
Do it, you wimp.
Come on, let's just get this line out of the way so we can roast it and then move on.
Do it.
Alright.
Band-Aid off.
For centuries, we of the Wasabi clan cried trails of tears because we were never able to kill the king of the Cherokee clan to get the marvelous Cherokean crown.
No,
Did he
No.
say Trail of Tears?
no, you didn't say Trails of Tears, Chris. You didn't.
No.
Tears.
You didn't write that in your.
Yes, we cried the murder of tons of Indians.
You're not saying it right. It's Indians.
You know, the Indians had it really bad, but did you ever think that we of the Wasabi clan didn't get your fucking crown?
Wasabi lives matter.
And you know what? If the channel makes it out of this stream, we're invincible.
Yeah.
Like if somehow I don't get an email from Susan, what's her name, in the morning, we're invincible.
Yeah, that's her last name. What's her name?
Exactly her name.
Well, to be fair, it's not really fair to take it on. We're making fun of this. Like, why strike us when we're mocking the shit that you don't like? Come on now.
Good God.
Alright, I'm on the next page, guys. I don't know about you.
I'm excited. I don't know why he's got rolled up yoga mats, but I'm there for it.
Oh my god, he's activating a trap card.
Oh my God.
So he must have been going through like a Pokemon phase, Yu-Gi-Oh phase, because obviously you've got Pot of Greed mentioned here, and then trap cards on the next page.
I'd like to also point out another parallel between Chris Chan and Linkara is that they want to haphazardly insert shit that they happen to be fans of into whatever stupid storyline that they're coming up with.
Yeah, like JC the Hyena was obviously watching some form of anime while he was doing Sonic, Sonic.exe round 2.
What's the anime about underage boys? That's probably what JC the Hyena was watching, because JC the Hyena's into underage boys.
Hey, you better stop talking bad about him or he's gonna get Happiness Kyofu after you.
Who?
Or the Inugami after us.
The guy that wrote Sonic.exe is a This is not a joke.
That's a good song.
Jacob, to go back to a point you said, the anime with the underage boys, please narrow it down.
I think I was thinking of Boku no Pico.
Oh, that one. Okay.
That is my favourite comedy.
I don't really know anything about it other than it features very young boys.
It's literally just about like 10-year-old boys bumming each other on top of Tokyo Tower.
Yeah, that's the one. That must be the one that JC the Hyena watches.
So it's supposed to be Wesley striking himself with Magic Cylinder, but it looks like he's causing it to fist himself, which I guess would be exhausting and would drain you of your stamina.
It's like, enough talk!
If you're weak, yeah.
I do love this. Enough talk.
It just reminds me of Kung Fu Panda. I see you like to chew. Perhaps you could chew on my fist! Enough talk. Let's fight. Oh my god, that movie's so funny. We could be watching Kung Fu Panda, but no, we're doing this. Okay.
Or we could be watching playing Symphony of the Night. Enough talk. Have at you!
Enough talk. Time to fight.
He's coming fast. I need time to retransform.
Ooh.
Good thing I laid this card down. Why is the whole rules of this universe changed? Activate trap card. Magic Cylinder.
Doink.
Doink. Stephen Clark says, if this channel is still up in the morning, it's time... Okay, boys, we've got a challenge. Stephen Clark says, if this channel is still up in the morning, it's time to release the racist Rossetti the Mole episode.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I think I'm the only one who's got a copy of that.
Let's put it this way.
Please.
Racist Rossetti, was played by Sam Raimi. It was a special guest we had on, and we couldn't release it. Electric Hedgehog Power.
This is so gay.
Why did he say that?
Do you want to zealous for me? That's so sweet. I find murderous rampage very attractive.
Krez, I find you very attractive.
So when one of that was Nick Jonas made that stupid song Jealous, did he read this and get inspired? Where it's like,
What?
ladies love to hear about
I'd like
him
to
in
imagine that a lot of modern media is inspired by Sonichu.
Oh, 100%. I feel like Sonichu has probably affected pop culture more than any creator is actually willing to admit.
Why do you think they initially did that first draft of that live-action Sonic the Hedgehog? You think that came out of the ether? No. Someone was a big fan of Sonichu, wanted to emulate his style point for point, didn't translate well because Sonic fans are apparently heathens and don't recognize a superior product. so he had to give them what they wanted. Ungrateful bastards.
Guys, what do you think it would take? Like, this isn't even a meme at this point. What do you think it would take to get Sonichu in Smash? Like,
I would have to get. Well, every single fan of Sakurai would have to line up to give him the most sensuous blowjob.
Yeah. Either that or the almighty power of God, one of the two.
worth it 100%. Well, surely, I mean, I suppose once the dimensional merge happens, we don't have to worry about it anyway. But
Yeah.
Until then, I'd really like to get Sonichu in Smash. Like, not even as a joke. Like, could you imagine? Like, I remember how I felt when I saw Banjo getting announced for Smash, which was like probably the greatest moment of my soy-infused life. But if they were to do a reveal trailer of fucking Sonichu, could you imagine? Like, could you imagine it, folks? Could you imagine?
The funny thing is, I can imagine Sonichu getting into Smash before even Waluigi could.
I would rather have Sonichu than Waluigi, 100%.
Yeah, because
Waluigi sucks. Like,
Waluigi.
No,
I don't know what
you suck.
More like,
I will fight you over this.
Waluigi is some sort of sex offender. Of course, he's not going to be allowed near. Because Ness, what, you're going to next to Ness?
That's always Sonichu. So it should
I was going to
be-
say, there's no way Chris Chan is going to be allowed in then.
He's not even a trophy. The trophy is him about to jam like was it a pin into his gooch.
well, considering Christine is what she self-describes herself as a deity. I mean, she could have the power of the gods to get Sonichu in Smash if she really wanted to.
It's true.
So that's another reason to hate Christine Chandler. She's not used her godlike power to put Sonichu in Smash.
Instead, she is now a goddess of the Commodore 64.
Well, what else would
Fucking-
you want to rule over? Come on now.
Fucking insanity. Insanity.
Can we take a moment to talk about how much I don't know, like the idea guys kind of just made things not as fun as they used to be.
Oh, I agree. I think Chris is not as funny anymore, and I think the idea guys are a big part of that. William Searle says, "I'm sorry, I didn't know I took LSD, PCP, acid, magic mushrooms at the same time." That is what it's like in Christine's brain at all times.
Yep.
If anyone's wondering, Damien went quiet because he had to go about his appointment real quick.
I think we should probably try and carry on with that, because we've been doing this for about an hour and we've done 14 pages.
Oh god, it's been an hour.
What else is new? Like, oh yeah, because whenever we do anything else, we just breeze right through it. I mean, Stones to Abigail, that was over in 2 streams.
We don't still have 4 or 5 chapters still left to do.
I love that we're doing this instead.
We've got 9 chapters left.
Stones to Abigail is such a ball ache now.
Stop it, man.
I'm just like, oh no, let's do the worst comic of all time instead.
I don't know. So,
Well, Lightbringer.
It's better than
He's gonna stop being funny after what happened to his kid. Now I just want him to be in jail. Period.
Pterodax says...
Don't say Onision's kid, alright? She prefers the term wife.
Oh.
Pterodax 2000. Why not just commission a 3D modeler to get Project M, swap out Pikachu, or make Chris Chan the Pokemon trainer, Prime Minister John A. McDonald?
Well,
No,
maybe like
not good enough.
what they could do is they could have they can either get Sonic or Pikachu in Smash, and then have like a Zelda thing where instead of like Zelda turning into Sheik,
Oh yeah,
they could be like the
Chris
transforming-
turns into Chris Chan Sonic.
Yeah.
But it'll be like it'll be like a random RNG where it'll be like one person out of like 1 million will just randomly have Pikachu turn into Chris Chan Sonichu. And no one will believe them, but it'll be in the coding for that to happen.
Like,
Yeah.
we were making jokes about how Sonichu in Smash, but to be fair, a creepypasta character already is in Smash. Remember Brothers in the Smash?
Oh yeah, it's true, Breva.
Breva
Original
is-
character do not steal, Breva.
Breva.
You do not have my permission to make fun of Breva on your show. So interesting, my friend Eden just said in the chat, thank you YouTube for not telling me this was happening. Yeah, one thing that seems to work for me with some of the channels I'm on is click the bell like off and then on again, basically like turning your internet off and on again. Stupid, but sometimes you have to do it. That seems to have worked for some of the channels I'm following.
That whenever I'm on the channel featured as a guest, a hardworking black male,
here we fucking go.
lower income, every time I'm featured on the channel, for some reason, Susan sees fit to not properly promote us. So, Susan, is there a problem? Do you have a problem with someone of my demographic? Do you have a
It's
problem
because
with
you don't
that
put the N-word as a tag. Warning may contain copious amounts of fill in the blank there.
Matt, you motherfucker.
Alpha!
I'm trying to use my influence to help you, okay?
Jesus Christ. Hey,
Susan, promote this channel or else you're racist. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Wes, are you okay? How many life points do you have left? I guarantee, like, this Yu-Gi-Oh style of combat never fucking comes back.
Almost certainly.
I think one other time and that's it.
Depends what was he was watching at the time.
Okay,
Oh, this looks cool.
I think the line is, you burned my tail?
I think that's Sonichu saying that.
That's you.
Or Chris
Yeah,
can't
that's you.
Sonichu.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, this is bad. You're right,
Yeah.
though. Whoa, you burned my tail. Now it's personal. Ow, ow,
No,
ow.
you said that wrong.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Jacob, you pronounced it wrong. It's personnel.
Nothing personnel.
Oh, just every page is like a
Oh,
fresh
that's
nightmare.
Page 22, and I like how fucking Wesley is giving him like an Anderson Silva style front kick to the chest.
Just gives him the old Stone Cold Stunner.
Mac, punch, mega.
It's all in the
kick.
mind. If you curse ye, ha! Missed.
This sky uppercut, it doesn't look. It looks like. Yeah, anyone who's familiar with Junji Ito, there was one of his stories where it's like giant balloons the shape of people's heads
Yes.
that were hanging people. That's what's happening right now. That's a
Yeah.
Sonichu balloon coming to find the original to strangle him to death.
See, I've noticed a lot of people.
Shows the Junji Ito and you go, Jesus, this is scary.
A lot of people. Have you guys seen that clip of like Junji Ito is watching like some cartoon and there's like a cat and the cat bites the guy's hand and Junji's like, "Wow, that was very scary." It's like we must protect him at all costs. So this curse ye hamiha, right? So a lot of people think it's curse a hamiha, and it's not. And I think what's important to remember is it's ye as in you. And I love that. I love that Chris is cursing you specifically when he does the curse ye hamiha.
Well, to be fair, there are videos of him saying it and he pronounced it yay, but that's because he's an imbecile. He might mean ye, but that's how he pronounced it, so I guess that's what people go by.
Yeah, but I mean, like a lot of people say curse a rather than curse ye, and I think it's supposed to be ye. But I think a lot of the time it's just a slightly weird Virginia like way of speaking, plus his accent, plus his weird like intonation.
Curse yeet, hammy, huh?
Yeah.
See, I was going
Okay,
to
I'm
make
back.
that joke, but then I realized that I had self-respect.
Okay,
Yeah, that's none of that.
sky uppercut.
How many life points do you have left? Thanks for the crown.
That's it! I can't take it anymore!
Now it's time to say goodbye, Chris.
Wesley! Wes Isley, excuse me.
Ow. Where did this non-sacred tree come
Also,
from?
I want to savagely beat Chris to death for making an Inuyasha reference. I hate that show. With
Yeah,
every
it's like-
thread
is
muscle
that-
in my body.
Is that an Inuyasha reference? That son of a bitch.
Oh, that, okay, him drawing smut of his friends and his casual racism, the death threats he sent to people, that's all fine. But when
Yeah, but
you
reminding me of
reference a show I don't
Inuyasha.
like, then you've gone too far.
Loud.
And meanwhile, Jacob's listening to me and like, what kind of weeb shit is this?
Yeah, I'm just. It's just like, is this some kind of weeb joke? I'm too normal to understand.
This
See,
one
what
made
you don't miss-
mayonnaise.
Jacob's like, I touched a boob once. This is not just something that I
Once.
can comprehend.
Wow, she must be the Lady of Peace, as described in the prophecy. To be continued. Oh God! Oh fuck! Oh Christ! I hate that.
So is that it? Are we done?
This is gonna be in our dreams.
Well,
Emperor Crimson, by God, Canada Chill. Chris Chandler just hit with a massive Canada Chill chop. Oh, it's just like a wrestling voice. My God!
So are we done?
Go.
Okay.
Never. We're never done.
Oh.
Got milk?
Episode 9. Chris Chan, Sarah Hammer, and Wesley in the evil that stomped Quickville.
Dun dun dun. God, calm
Here,
down.
Chris, I think this
It's
belongs
just,
to
oh God, could somebody please, somebody with way better Photoshop skills than me, turn this into Yandere Death? Just like, God come.
Come challenge.
It's like simultaneous. Oh God, because we said it at the same time.
You have to make the nose predominantly most of the head, and make sure the receding hairline goes all the way to the nape of the neck.
Well, the eyes here, it kind of looks like a widow's peak, you know, so that's kind of done for you.
We also have to only about have only about half of it done.
Just fill each page with incomprehensible code.
Just buy the rest off the Unity store.
Oh, do you want to stick that on charge?
Yes.
Okay.
Here, Chris, I think this belongs to you.
Thank you. Who are you?
My slave name is Samara.
Oh God!
Excuse me.
God damn it, Ben.
My slave name is Toby Mitchell.
Oh my God.
A hedgehog name. What kind of stupid shit is this?
And that I think.
Wesley. What's Isley? I keep saying Wesley.
Oh God!
What's Isley?
Hmm.
Got a fucking.
Have you learned your lesson? Hmm.
He looks like somebody who respects women, doesn't he? Just,
Emperor Crimson, thank you very much. Now that I've said it, I need to see Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Canada Chill Chris Chan.
That sounds like the nicest beer of all time. I have given my heart and soul, and you dare harm my best friend?
gasp, Sarah. God, Chris Chan Sonichu is an idiot. Like, even in Chris's own writing, like, Chris writes herself as a fucking moron. Because it's like, here you've got, like, hello, my hedgehog name is Sarah Ma. And it's like, my friend Sarah? What a fucking doozy.
That was,
Fucking dumbass.
I wouldn't even go so far to say he's stupid, because you think he would recognize her voice right away, wouldn't she?
I don't know if the Sonic Chew voices are different. Is that ever explained? Because I'm sure I've seen videos of Chris doing Sonichu's voice, and it's slightly higher pitched.
I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, that's the most redundant thing to ever use. The word to describe anything that Chris ever does is weird. It's
Yeah.
water's wet. I can't believe you would do such a thing like that, but you did. I should have never hooked up with you.
I should have hooked up with Chris. This is definitely not projecting.
Hook up with Chris so you can taste.
Is this my line?
Dick of his.
Hooked up?
No, it's
Oh, it is Wesley. Okay.
he doesn't know it's Sarah
okay,
either.
but I probably am going to have to leave soon.
Okay.
Wesley Crusher.
Yeah. I'm trying to fucking remember my Link Horror voice. Fucked up? Sarah, is that you?
Oh, that looks horrible. Like, it looks like she made the hole bigger.
Looks like she like straight up kills him in this shot.
Yeah, looks like he's like foul him. Like, all right, let me just drag this across. Oh my God!
Let me just get this out there. I'll swivel it around to loosen it up first.
Yeah. Wait,
Hang on, let me spin it there a little bit.
maybe if I put put some salty grease on it and get out.
I need to. Okay, a piece of your rib broke off. Don't be such a baby. They grow back. Come on, hold on. Oh shit.
We're gonna have to saw your arms off. They'll grow back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tom, are you holding the can?
Yes, Wes, and I say that we are through. I do not love you anymore.
No.
No!
I should leave you bound to that tree, but the three of us are destined to destroy the evil being that is lurking somewhere.
Look at her tits in this panel. What is going on there?
Does she have
Well,
tits?
to be fair, at this point in his life, Chris has never actually seen any tits.
Except for his own.
Let's say,
Yeah,
ironic.
I'm about to say.
Ironic. He could save others from breasts, but not.
But the porn version of the prequel.
Wesley,
Oh, ow. I heard in 3 places.
my
Oh,
cock and
yeah.
balls.
The prophesized evil. I wonder where it'll strike.
Papa!
Yes, Sonichu?
I just got a call from Rosie. There is a rock monster destroying the CWCville.
There was a rock destroying Quickville, but it wasn't a rock.
I just thought of this. For a series called Sonichu, Sonichu's not really much in this, is it? It's mainly
Sonichu's
Chris.
in the issue 0 and issue 1 a shit ton, and then it just becomes about Chris's life.
Yeah.
I'm a lifeguard from hell!
I honestly think Chris would have had a little bit more success if it had been exclusively one or the other. Like one, make a comic series about his quote-unquote life and escapades, or devote one entirely to Sonichu.
By success, I think you mean he probably would have had a less tormented and self-inflicted set of, 3 years.
No, I don't mean that at all, because Chris is still Chris.
Yeah,
If it was focused on Sonichu, he would have gotten into Smash.
I want to live in that alternate reality where Chris, to this day, still is putting out comics and has at least a dedicated, ironic following that still enjoys the weirdness of his stuff. But she doesn't put anything out anymore, and the weirdness that she gets up to nowadays bores me.
Also, I gotta get going soon. That's unrelated to my dog barking at nothing. So I'll see you guys around.
Alright, Fish, take care.
See ya.
Alright, see you guys around.
Gemma, do you want to take over doing the voice?
Yes. Where is it?
Like I was saying about Fish, he's bitch made. I think I said this already.
He is weak.
Gets no bitches.
He cannot
Nope.
satisfy a woman. Just keep shit talking while he's gone.
This must be the evil. Sonichu, go on ahead. We'll catch up.
Okay.
Sarah, there's
I
a
don't know
monster
what
cock.
actually
I mean,
doing.
there's a rock monster destroying the city of Quickville.
Do.
It may be the evil.
Oh no. We have no choice. We have to go destroy it. Excuse me.
Vince?
Who? Chris Lee. What? Let's fly. Chris, which way to Quickville?
Right, Sarah. About 25 miles due north that way.
All right. It's a good thing that the woman's asking the man about directions. We know women don't know where they don't know anything about directions. Am I right, guys?
Women and flying bubbles. Am I right, guys?
They don't want to vote next time. Some bullshit.
Whoa, this is the best levitation trick ever.
I think
Whoa.
that's a reference to the fact that Wes Leslie, the real life person, was actually a professional magician.
I'll do Rose Chew on this one as well as Wesley, and someone be the narrator.
Is Damien still here?
Be who? No, I remember he went to.
Oh
his
yeah.
appointment.
Okay. I'll do Mary Lee Walsh then.
Okay.
I'll
And
speak right.
Matt, can you be the narrator?
No, I'll supervise from a distance.
You
I've
son of a
like
bitch.
people have made me laugh so many times. Half my beer is just on the floor now.
I'm just imagining Matt's just sitting on his back, like reading an actually good book.
Yeah, he's not even looked at the comic for like an hour.
I will have you know, I am playing my Switch.
I'm almost completed Sword and Shield. I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
I'll do the right.
Once I complete the
Fuck you,
Pokemon, I'll start reading the story as soon as I get 100% of the Pokédex. I promise.
Yeah.
Well, how close are you? I only have 125 to go.
Right, I'm going to stop you right there, because I've done that before, and it is not worth it. Getting the full Pokédex, I did that in Pokemon Blue, and you like Jacob, because you're playing the first series, dude. You know what you get for collecting all 100? Because you can go to a little shop and it's got Game Freak, and they're sitting there. The guys who made the game, they put themselves in the game, and they said, "Come back when you've got all 150 Pokemon."
Yeah, I met the self inserts. It was weird and meta, and it made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, you know what you get for collecting all 150 Pokemon?
Dick pics.
A fucking certificate saying you've collected all 150 Pokemon. It's not fucking worth it.
Yeah, but Matt, if you've got the Game Boy printer, you can print the certificate off and stick it like on the back of your Game Boy. So worth it to me.
Well, no, I wouldn't put it on my Game Boy. I'd tape it to my binder, so I'll be the coolest kid in the schoolyard.
Boys, if I get that certificate, I'm gonna tape it on this dick. So everybody knows.
Put it out and show it to your parents, and they slap you in disappointment.
Everybody knows I'm a Pokemon master. Right before they arrest me for indecent exposure. Yeah, but look, officer, I'm a Pokemon master. Shut the fuck! Just start knocking my teeth out.
No, I thought they were. Oh wait, we can't touch your diplomatic immunity. Like what? Then you just find out that policeman's had a stroke.
Like, guys, stop! He's not black.
The city of Crickville.
Let go of that man. Like, why? Like, he's a Pokemon master. Oh, we're so sorry, sir.
The city of Quickville, a vibrant community with happy people, cool chicks, and business, and a frustrated male. Crash?
Just one.
What's going on? Oh no! It's a giant golem monster, and that witch, Mary Lee Walsh.
Jacob, in the realm of this story. Chris rules this whole fucking city, and he still can't get pussy.
I can shatter many hearts with this golem, and we'll take over the world.
Oh no!
It's a stone golem.
So no, the fucking magic staff. Is that magic staff has Count Graduan in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, somebody be Count Graduan. Sorry.
Real quick, where the hell are we?
On page 30, someone just do the. I'll do the line, and someone can do it next. And we'll take over the world.
You bet, ancient spirit.
And then the lollipop is speaking again.
The Cherokee and Wasabi clans have put me away for centuries. I will rule the world.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like that starfish motherfucker from Shadow the Hedgehog that follows you around.
Let's kill the black creatures.
No, you know...
1 million dead cops, Shadow. World is a fuck.
I don't listen to you. I do what I please, as he calls his orders explicitly. I'm being my own hedgehog. Then it listens to him again.
Where's the damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Am I an android too? Minutes
That game is utter...
minutes
That game is
later.
utter garbage.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, sorry. You
I'm
got
back.
your voice back.
Yeah. Oh no! That thing is huge.
You children. That huge, round, purple thing.
We have to take it down, Chris.
See, 'cause
Before
it's-
it
see, 'cause
gets
it's
explode. Any ideas?
I think so. Sarah, shoot some arrows into its eyes. Wes, fire up its knees. Those things
wait.
always have weak knees. I'll go just like the women when I speak to them. Oh my!
Alright, so, okay, that's an obscure reference to Excel Saga.
You fucking weep. Go for its heart spot. Let's...
Hold the ball like a real man.
Okay, since
That's
Fish
you,
is
Gemma.
gone, who does the orange guy again?
You do Wesley.
Oh, I thought you were doing...
No, it's just I'll do roast.
Oh, my heart was broken. But he's adopting his his Wasabi ancestors.
Yeah, because I thought he had like a
You starting to sound like Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh, my heart was broken.
Oh, my heart was broken. But I don't know what's going on. What's the point?
I'm not sophisticated enough for the guy who talks about buffalo shit in his basement.
That was a really fucking weird video.
What about this new insurance company called F?
Bucka.
The aristocrats!
My heart was previously shattered, and I'm not complaining. Yeah, Chris not complaining. That's the most fictitious part of the comic so far. We have to destroy the monster before it destroys the city. Let's move.
Meanwhile, Sonichu, father, if you're all involved in fighting that monster, be careful.
Emperor Crimson, there's a pretty vocal part of the Sonic fan base that believes excessive force by police is okay.
What?
Well, that's just another reason to choose Mario.
Bing bing wahoo.
Okay, alright, lads. Fucking Christian Sonichu passes you the booth. What do you do?
I'd probably pass it back. I'm not taking anything.
Will you poof the booth, dear Golem?
No. I don't even get. I'm uncomfortable answering this reference. I feel like I'm being lured into a trap. So
I don't know what, like, I'm not sure what Jacob was trying to say, but it looks like Sonic shooting a giant joint at the giant golem.
That was literally what I was saying.
Yeah, that's what I thought it would be.
Oh, okay. Fuck! I don't want to smoke whatever Chris is smoking. I don't know.
It's like,
Then again,
it's like, whatever he's drinking, can I have some? I don't want what he's drinking. That's like disease water.
You think you got like
could you imagine if Chris like started smoking weed for the first time? Like,
Look, do you think that's what happened? Is Christian Weston Chandler used to be a really upstanding guy, had like, he was on his way to getting a law degree, had like a beautiful fiance, and then he did the ganja once. This is what happened. It's just reefer madness.
Chris is like a PSA.
The neocons were right.
This is Chris. He was a suave, masculine man.
I was like, this could be in your home, or even your home.
Zero smokes
Like,
happy Chris.
Yeah. Hey Chris, I know you're stressed more doing all that. Yeah. Hey Chris, I know you're stressed from all that, charity work you've been doing, and feeding the homeless and blind, and all this other great stuff.
Chris, I know
Why
you're
don't
busy,
take a
like,
trip
I know
there?
you're too busy working at Nintendo. Oh, no, the Sega.
Working at Nintendo, at the church, at the orphanage, learning to become a lawyer, Olympic skier, and then one day he took one little puff and his world just...
Prada with an O says, new drinking game, take a shot for every time they say meanwhile. Oh, you'd be fucked.
Okay.
I knew my limits, thank you very much.
Well, if you actually, it'll be fine for us, because how long it takes us to read the bloody thing, we would have stove it up.
Yeah, that's true.
There. So this is a reference to Sonic Heroes, which, I mean, Chris is a fan of every Sonic game, even the shit ones.
So yeah, I mean, you said every Sonic game, that like 99 out of 100 of them are shit.
Yeah, a good Sonic game is like a statistical anomaly. It's like it shouldn't actually exist.
Yeah, good Sonic games prove the rule. They're the exceptions that prove the rule that there are no good Sonic games.
I'll fight you over Sonic Lost World being a good game.
I like Sonic Lost World.
It's garbage.
It's fun. It's not great, but it's enjoyable. It's silly. It's fun.
It came out at the same time as Sonic Boom, and it was definitely
It's significantly better than Sonic Boom. But let's be honest, the only really good the only really good Sonic game in like 20 years is Mania.
Yeah.
Can we finish the book?
We're about halfway there, so
Living on a prayer.
Let's finish this. Team Blast.
Work on the car.
Blue fireball attack. And then whatever's happening here.
You three may have thought
I don't know.
that thwarted my plan.
Pure autistic
We will
madness.
meet again, for I am Count Graduon.
Until another day, hedgehogs!
Because that was pointing at Mary Lee Walsh, that line. But I think it's Mary Lee Walsh and then Count Graduon.
It's weird, like
The orb is talking. The evil we're supposed to destroy is him. And Mary Lee Walsh has his cage.
Oh dear.
I love how it just cuts to Chris's fucking life again.
Epilogue.
No use in chasing them now, since we will meet again.
oh, Papa.
Guys, can we next time we do one of these, can we ensure that Vince doesn't voice Sonichu?
I will go out of my way to voice it every time. Papa, I got this. Plus, so
This
cool.
Sonichu always makes me so uncomfortable.
I love my Papa.
I don't get what. It's like a weird cross between a small German boy and a Latino woman. I don't know what's going on.
He sounds like Hair Lip.
To me,
Leave
he
the
sounds.
gentleman for me.
He doesn't just sound like he's got
sounds like a Swedish porn amateur.
Yeah, as I say, he doesn't just sound like he's got a foreign object inserted into his rectum. He sounds like every line is being spoken at the point of insertion.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Don't worry,
Yeah, go
bad
to it. Looks
Sonichu.
but it looks like I'm late.
We three saved the day. Sarah, Wes, and me.
Looks like you're completely superfluous, Sonichu.
So,
me?
Yeah.
Chris,
Oh, yeah.
how do we get back to Ruckersville
Yeah,
from
Sarah.
here?
I can't tell who anybody is. There's a warp portal in my mayoral office at the Quickville Mall. I'll get us a cab.
Beep beep.
I get
I'm a sheep.
I don't get why they have to go back to Ruckersville. Like, surely, because from what I got from the first couple of issues was that Chris lived in Quickville with like Sonichu and them. Like,
Well, you
I
have
didn't
to-
realize that they
you have to-
existed outside of Quickville as well. It's so bizarre.
You have to bear in mind it's a subconscious thing for Chris. Well, Chris writes about what he knows, and his world is like all he cares. His environment is just the mall, McDonald's, and his room. And anytime he broadens that, he just is in broad strokes, like Virginia. Like Virginia is just like this one nebulous place, and that he can't comprehend any events taking place outside of that state.
Room. Later in Christian's room.
Are you okay, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I just feel concerned since you broke up with Wes.
The way that she looks right now, it looks like she's supposed to be having her hands on her lap, but it looks like she's flexing on him.
It's not hard to flex on Chris, to be fair.
Yeah.
You just have to have.
like Popeye's
brain.
daughter.
A job.
Don't
Okay.
worry about it, Chris. We've had previous disputes. Besides, he did lack something.
A penis.
I
Your
see.
manly charisma, Chris.
So do you have someone else in mind, or are you going to take it easy for a while?
Well, I did have someone else in mind. He's big, no. Strong, no. And handsome, definitely.
Really? Does he have a name?
No.
His name is John Cena.
Well, this comic is actually even older than that meme.
Yes. His name is Dwayne The Rock William.
I love the picture of Chris. I love that in Chris's self-insert comic where Chris can live whatever life that Chris wants to live, he still can't get laid.
Jacob, do you remember that cringe video you showed me all those years? Like
Oh, is this the My Little Pony thing?
the My Little Pony one. The guy had an imaginary date with one of the My Little Ponies and tried to have sex with her, and then his imagination rejected him.
Yes, that was one of the best
The
ones.
motherfucker started crying as well.
He tried to hang himself with his spaghetti.
It's spaghetti, never forgetty.
I'm imagining
One but not forgotten.
Don't tell me how to play.
It's not a good time to sass me.
Imagine, like, she's trying to ask one out, and I'm like, I don't associate with degenerates.
But, like, we talk about how Chris has zero humility. At least this is the one area where Chris is humble. Like, Chris fails to get pussy in the comic all the time.
I don't even think I disagree with that. I think it's another aspect of it's a victim complex where Chris. This is the closest. This is his attempt at showing humility, where like, oh, I'm a bumbling little boo, but like, we're meant to pity him. We're not meant to like, oh, well, there's that Chris.
Well, as long as he makes you feel happy. If he ever lets you down and you want a real nice guy. And now just come to me. You may cry on my shoulders and balls as much as you need.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate your attempts at what I mean concern.
Don't be a stranger. Please be sure to stop by for a visit.
I can't tell anymore.
Whenever you're in the neighborhood, it's always great to have you around, best friend. Yeah, that's something you want to say if you want to get laid.
Colon in parentheses.
Oh god, it never ends. I want this to stop.
There's 8 more pages of the epilogue, Jacob.
Why is the epilogue as long as the rest of the comic?
William Searle.
Love epilogues.
William Searle, thank you for the $2.
Sub-episode, that's gonna be fun.
I refuse to take responsibility for this.
I, Christian Weston Chandler, dedicate this page to my lifelong friend Sarah Hammer. This is totally not creepy and won't result in her not wanting to hang out anymore. We've known each other since we were about 2 years old. I now present some of our fun times together. Sarah Hammer, born in October 13th, 1982. We shared fun on her swing set. We enjoyed the slide and individual swings. We both really had fun chatting on the swing.
You enjoyed the
built
swing
for two.
set and individual swings. What the hell?
One time, she tried to... Oh, God, Chris, why admit this? One time, she tried to teach me to roller skate, but I fell, cried, and gave up. It hurt a bit. Oh, God. What a fucking hopeless case.
It wouldn't be him if he didn't have any, if he had shame, then,
This is one of the things that makes Chris Chan such a fascinating public figure.
To be fair, when you actually read about hear about some of the stories that Chris tells about Sarah, she's come off a little bit more of a bully. So I could imagine that she was fucking with him a fair amount of time whenever that was going along. Maybe she rolled him down a hill while he was trying to learn how to skate. He fell into a thorn bush.
It's like, wow, Sarah, what's this game? Well, I sail you in an old drum and roll you off the pier. Wow, it sounds great.
Hey, Chris, you want to learn about piñatas? Like, okay, you put this on and hold still.
It's like, okay, now you put this blindfold on. All right, do you give me the bat? No, I don't.
Now, if you want to stop, just yell harder, Daddy.
Hide and seed was always worth a laugh. Counting at the trees.
Oh, God.
Finding and tagging before reaching her front door.
Hide and seed.
Hide and seed kind of sounds like it just kind of sounds like race to the rape.
I know, and then tagging each other.
Our
Front door.
Our last childhood, is that like childhood in Vegas? Memory was before I moved to Richmond for middle and high schools. We hit the T-ball, and I told her the sad news. But even after moving, I never forgot my best friend. Currently,
doesn't T-ball have an age limit of 6? What the hell?
Currently, I don't get to see her as much as I did, because she found herself a boyfriend while I was in Richmond. And he probably advised her that I was actually a creep. But I often wonder how she is, and if she is happy with him. I share my troubles with her in my illustrations, letters, and over the phone. I always appreciate the little moments I have with her.
I think she sent me a restraining order at some point, but I think she was mistaking me for Wesley.
Yeah, she's like, here's some of our happy memories. My first restraining order.
She taught me what it's like to get pepper sprayed.
I learned the pain
I
of a
tried
kick to the
walk
groin.
up to her and say hello, but then everything went dark, and when I woke up, there was some red stuff coming out from my temple.
So cool.
I was wearing white and was in a white room, a white rubber room, a rubber room rat, and rats make me crazy.
Sub episode 3. Christian Chandler and Sonichu in A Witch Confront.
I think that's Comfront.
Comfront.
That's an M. Look.
So
get a bit loose.
Yeah, that's an M.
We've been talking about young children tagging and playing hide and seek, and now we're talking about comfort. I'm not comfortable with this.
Would you say you're
What's
not
happening here?
comfortable with this? I've taken many
Comfortable.
blows in my life, but the most devastating were the blows from that Mary Lee Walsh. During the first months of my love quest, she intruded by destroying my advertisements, shattering my heart, hurt my soul, and threatened to make me look bad. Really, Chris? Other people threatened to make you look bad? I have a hard
No
time
one-
swallowing that.
No one makes me look bad except for me.
She must be stopped before others feel her wrath.
CC
No,
in the office of Mary Lee Walsh, the Witch of Heart.
Does it ever occur to really? Does it ever resonate with people like Christorians that this lady, this sweet old lady, years from now, once she's finally passed, I think she's still alive because this is based off a real woman that Chris has a vendetta against. She'll most likely be remembered by strangers for this.
Yeah, like the thing, of probably all the lives she's touched as an educator and everything. The one thing, her biggest impact on the world, the thing she'll be remembered for, is as a fucking witch with demon horns in the worst comic of all time.
Considering
depressing.
it's just
She
me and
just got
you
them
and
from
Sonichu.
Party City or something.
Do you want me to do Mary Lee Walsh for this bit?
Okay, if you just try and do, I was doing like a Wicked Witch of the West, but it sounded more like Skeleton.
Can I do Mary Lee Walsh?
I was going to be like a bored woman.
Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. I shatter hearts as I please. I hurt them hard with the greatest of ease. Ha 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 ha!
Shatter.
Who dares intrude upon my negative influence?
Influence.
Pronounce that
Influence.
with negative influence.
Uncle Palpy, thanks for the £2. Anyone else hyped for the Straight Jacket Saga?
My name is Christian. I am here to stop your heart shatters. But more specifically, in the name of Christian Chandler's heart, I shall punish you.
That anime line and pose are so old, but I'll destroy you with my dark magic.
And here we've got a lovely, completely incomprehensible fight scene.
Action
That's supposed
scene.
to be her rotating
Action
her
scenes.
staff.
Action.
And
This
it
is a
looks like,
real
she
fucking
was-
person as well. Now, if you're not up on why Chris hates Mary Lee Walsh, I imagine most people are familiar with this, but for any sort of any Chris virgins in the chat,
Pop that cherry, big
I'm a
boy.
crit.
Chris was looking for a boyfriend-free girl at college, and he wrote a sign, and he would walk around carrying this sign. Said, looking for a boyfriend-free girl, white, 18 to 25,
Non-smoker.
non-smoker, all these different things.
By the way, when Jacob says white, let me make that clear. Specifically, he mentioned no blacks.
Yes,
That's
black.
You know,
not
this
really
sounds
funny.
very
That's what was on the
depressing. I
sign.
don't know if I want to hear anymore.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was basically like need girlfriend, fatties and coloureds need not apply. Basically,
That's not, you're laughing. That's not hyperbole. That's the fucked up thing.
I know. I'm laughing because it's true.
and so do you know what? So Mary Lee Walsh took the sign off him. Well, Mary Lee Walsh told him to stop. He refused. Mary Lee Walsh took the sign off him and ripped it, and said, and then he basically made a big fuss, and they had a meeting in Mary Lee Walsh's office where she advised him to get psychological help, and said you are temporarily. I think he was suspended for soliciting
Suspended for a
sex.
year,
Soliciting sex on campus.
and he had to do a year of anger management, right?
Yeah.
And he responded by trying to do a real life Chrissy Hameha on her.
Yeah. But it was just like, Chris, you're objectively wrong.
Yes.
Like, there is no way to look at this other than you are in the wrong.
Also, I would like to bring up the fact that, well, when it comes to, she gave him what I would consider practical advice because she told him straight up, "You will never attract girls like this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he interpreted that as, "You will never attract any girls." Period. Which
Is both true.
It's true. That will also be practical advice. She phrased it nicer than I would have. So, but I don't know what it is with Chris that anytime someone brings up, "Hey, this is a bad idea," because I'm willing to bet money that Mary Lee Walsh was in a relationship or was married at the very least. So you think you would take advice from someone who's actually been with another person?
Yeah.
But again, just Chris has to be a victim. And again, I do blame Chris's parents for this. It's just, I've got to be a victim all the time. I'm always right. Everyone else is the bad guy.
I put more of the blame on Barb than Bob, but...
Yeah, but I mean,
Barb,
definitely Barb, but I mean, they're both to blame to an extent.
Yeah.
Come on!
I was told never to hit any women, but if you insist, Mac Punch.
Yeah,
Kick in the
it's fucking-
nuts.
I really don't want to hit a woman, but if you insist...
It's definitely
man's
not
died.
my fault. This is not some weird compulsive thing for me. Mega
I
kick.
promise you I don't want to do this.
Pitchfork stab.
She found my transformation spot.
She found my G-spot.
You
So-
missed the big no scream.
So, Chris Chan, you are also Christian Chandler, huh?
Is everyone in this universe a fucking mongoloid?
Quick question: you can read sideways?
Well, I took your heart and soul.
You never told me that she was Batman. You have to figure that out.
So I'll finish it,
She's
and
alright,
you
she can
will
make it.
never attract a boyfriend-free girl ever. Goodbye.
That's not.
Why can he just not say single?
Because, okay, I don't know if Matt knows this, so I'm a part-time historian. I can elaborate on this. You know how when a girl's not interested and she wants to break it down, she wants to let you know in a nice way that doesn't quite hurt your feelings. What a common phrase they will utter is, "I have a boyfriend." And they'll say that even if it's not true. That usually gets people to leave them the fuck alone. Chris constantly heard that because he would constantly flirt with women. And so... The fucking thing freeze?
Maybe.
Yeah, like what's like with everything, like Chris wrote a song to the tune of "I Want It That Way" by the Backstreet Boys called "Virgin
Yeah,
with
I
Rage."
remember
You
it.
should listen to
Oh
that.
yeah, I remember Chris's music videos. They were so awful.
What
I
are
remember
you
hearing
talking about? I Need a Hero cover of his was legitimately one of the best things I've ever seen.
Really?
Bullshit.
We're nearly done. Let's just finish. There's like 3 pages left. Let's just try and get this done.
What? What?
Okay, let me.
What?
Let me
No!
insert the Sonichu roll then. I
What's
stood
that?
by in case something happened to my father.
No. I stood by in case something happened to my daddy.
Wait.
Sonichu!
What the fuck is... He looks like a little cock with arms.
Yes! Oh my god, look there, there's the balls. There's the shaft.
That's how he drew him.
He drew himself as a
Big
penis.
monster.
That's incredible, like a little Beetlejuice cock.
I've never done that in my life.
Nah, I was up, but now I was down, but now I'm up.
I got knocked down, but I got up again.
Keep
You're never
explaining
gonna
how
keep
you
me down.
stood up.
Sonichu, I need your help. I have drunk a whiskey drink, a vodka drink, a lager drink, and a cider
With any
drink.
key, I used the kitchen sink.
Since you will not leave me alone on my love quest, we have no choice but to fight you. Mary Lee Walsh. One shot is all we get. Curse ye, Hame! Ha! Try to keep my voice down so I don't wake the neighbors.
You gotta knock on your door by 10. Like, we got some noise complaints. What are you doing in here? You don't understand. We're doing some very important
Like,
show on the
what are you
video.
doing? My job. Really? Your job is autistically screeching at midnight.
Yes, I work on YouTube.
Just yes.
I just got paid £2 for it.
You look him in the eye and like, excuse me, it's called my love quest.
It's like you listen to me. You need to stop screeching before the landlord comes down. I'm working on it.
We gotta make a video and like, okay, loyal bad creepypasta fans, this dang dirty troll came to me last night trying to stop me from finding my true sweetheart.
This dirty troll, my elderly neighbor, came in and said you have to stop screaming. I need to take my tuberculosis medicine.
Not gonna lie, I'm still waiting for Sonichu Adventure on GameCube.
Oh my god.
It got the official
time.
blank seal of approval.
Blank seal of Nintendo's approval.
Rated E for everyone, even though Sonichu is one of the most degenerate comics that's ever existed.
Rated E for everyone
And
except
everyone-
Kevin
I'm
Bannister.
really surprised
Yeah,
that
everyone.
no one has made a Sonic fan, like, even an ironic one at this point. I know there was that person that was making that, like, weird RPG Maker Chris Jan game, but I haven't heard any news about that one.
Why does Chris look like a little Chinese boy?
Why doesn't he?
Sonichu looks kind of squashed as well.
Well, because if you remember earlier, he said no Japs. He's allowed one.
A message from
What
Christian
the
W.
hell is
Chamber.
this plea? Hang on. What the hell is...
I hope
I
that you
want to
have
read this
enjoyed
because this
the
so
sample
bad.
episode in this free comic of the Sonichu comic book. I take great pride behind, oh yeah, I bet you do, my electric Pokemon Sonichu. Get it because they're lovers? And all the other characters in the city of Quickville.
Uncle Palpy, thanks for the £2.
Because
A
they're
decade
not my
later,
real
and his
creation.
art hasn't improved at all.
I want Sonichu to be more than just on paper. I want him in his own video game, cartoon show, and other fine merchandise. Although I have already made some fun Sonichu items on my own, but I feel the public should be able to share in the zapping fun.
So I would like to make
Oh
an
no, we
observation
just
about
got
this.
claimed by everyone.
If you would like to see Sonichu as a real video game too, or catch him in a Pokemon title, please send your requests to Nintendo of America Inc. or Nintendo Power Magazine. Please raise the hype of Sonichu so
Who do you think did it?
will be
How many people
able
do you think
to
actually did this?
legally talk to the people of Nintendo of America Incorporated and make a deal with them. Thank you for reading the free sample of the Sonichu comic book. And as Sonichu says, let's zap to the extreme.
I'm crying.
Amen.
I would like to point out, I don't know, it's something I've kind of observed about Chris. It's not something that's exclusive to him. I know this is a kind of a problem with a fair amount of people. Hilarious. Chris seems to be fixated with, like, when you sit down and ask Chris...
That super chat, Gemma. Fucking, that's his other OC, Christian Easton Chandler. Right, guys, I'm just going to zoom in on Christian Easton Chandler.
Sonichu Sad AM was always my favorite show as a kid. Oh. It's all about the adventures of Sonichu, pussy.
Sonichu X, Sonichu Underground.
Oh my god, I'm just imagining a Christian version of Sonic Underground where they're singing his
Where
renditions of
Christian is
songs.
singing all the songs.
It can't make it money worse than they already were. Seriously, Sonic Underground was fucking garbage.
It was. It may be I might go be. This might be, stretching, but it might be the worst Sonic thing ever.
Yeah,
Because-
that's stretching it a lot.
As much as Sonic trying to get on with a 15-year-old girl is bad, at least they aren't singing. The singing makes it worse.
Yeah, it's the fact. 90s cringe is not quite the same thing as 2000s cringe. 90s cringe tried to be like weirdly wholesome, and that makes it even more disgusting.
Let's take furries and make them mainstream.
So in the chat, I'm not going to lie, Jacob, I didn't like that. I mean, I don't expect you to like it. I don't feel like I don't feel like my intention was for people to come on the stream and go, "What a great comic book."
Come on the
I read
stream.
that
You mean
comment,
come on
I'm
the
like-
channel? When have we ever done anything for the point of giving high quality entertainment to people? And we read that straight. I hope you enjoyed. Never.
Did you expect?
Unless you mean you didn't enjoy
on
the
the call?
stream, in which case I can only apologise.
Sounded like
Sonichu
we were
Boom.
going to read Spawn or something to you.
Sonichu Boom. I'm just imagining like Chris Chan's version of Sonichu is ironic because it's like he accidentally makes a masterpiece, like an actually good game.
No, it's just exactly the same as Completely Blue.
And then it makes a crappy TV show as the inverse.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think if Chris Chan was put in charge of like designing a video game,
And
it
then
would.
they
I don't
have,
think it would
like,
be
a
any worse than
character
like
of
most
actual
Sonic
Sega
games.
CEO
It
genetic
would just be
doing
Revenge of Custer, but Custer's blue or yellow.
Or just like some
Yeah,
boyfriend-free
no, that's
girl,
Revenge.
just like Chris Chan waddling up to her.
Yeah. Dodging like the shame arrows.
No, you have to dodge her boyfriend. Because she's boyfriend free so long as she's on that pose, but you gotta avoid the boyfriend.
It's still just the cactus. And wait, because she's Cherokee, it's okay. She's dodging the wasabi falling from the sky.
William, sorry, no,
You
it's
have
not
to
you,
cry
it's the comic.
Trail of Tears in order to continue.
I would like to see. I'm not fucking around. I would love to see if someone make a genuine put an effort into a Sonichu game. I would love to see what it will come out as.
A disaster piece, that's what it would come out as. So what now?
Sonichu Archie comic win. Well, to be fair, the worst of Archie comics on Sonic Archie comics will be roughly the same quality of a Chris Chan comic.
The only difference is it'll be better illustrated,
And,
arguably.
and only a little bit less smut. Just a little bit.
Jacob, you got some cash? Jacob, you still there? I think,
I think he hung up out of shame.
Oh. Is this stream still going?
I have no clue.
Guys, can you hear us?
People
Oh,
in chat?
it's Gemma, if you could.
I was like,
Okay, so let's
Honey
do it.
Bunny the Wally Snuggie, thank you very much for the $9.99. When Chris's weeby goes upsy, wait till he be Christian Northern Chandler.
So it's been established
I
that
don't think
Chris
it's
has
long enough to be pointing north.
Yeah,
so
so that's pretty generous.
Did you know that about Chris Chan, Matt? That he has a crooked dick from pulling on it so hard that he has a callus in it?
Yeah, I
No?
heard about that. I wish I didn't.
I don't think anyone wanted to know that, thank you.
So I'm imagining that Chris's dick, the direction of it depends on where he's standing, like his dick is a compass.
It's Christian
Why?
Northwestern Chandler.
Why are you talking about Chris's dick?
Why not?
Of all the fucking topics.
Of all the shit that comes out of my mouth about race, about women, about all this shit, now you decide this is where I draw the line, huh? Oh God, what is this? Ew.
It's a nightmare.
So, if anybody missed it from the last Chris Chan stream, this is an officially released product licensed by Sega.
I'm leaving for that.
So okay. Okay.
Some English bloke, thank you very much, says, all in all, that was still less autistic than the Sonic EXE remake. I mean, he's not wrong. But this wasn't written by an actual nonce, so...
I still argue that it's debatable. I don't know, like, Sonic.exe makes me upset given how many people genuinely think it's good. Like, no one genuinely thinks Sonichu is good. See, Bean Diamond Bell says it right there. Jacob, the question is, why aren't you talking about Sonic's dick, Chris's dick? Oh,
I think we're done for the night.
Yeah, I agree.
Sonic to help me.
I think that's that, as they say.
And as quote Ashton one last time, gee whiz, I sure hated that.
Dead to rights.